Hi, my name is Wolf Johnson, and this is a poem I wrote. I aspire to build myself higher than the Empire State Building, residually crippling my own self-esteem because I didn't mean what I mean, and I wish I could unsee some of the things I've seen. To be or not to be is the question I don't know. To be or not to be is me when I think too fast and I talk too slow. To be or not to be, I know I'm selfish on my own. To be or not to be, they tell me I need to learn to love alone, separate from the crowd. But in truth, I've learned to call the stage a home because that's where my heart is. That's where I work my hardest. That's where I talk smart, but in truth, I'm running out of options like I'm in a race against a hare and a turtle. And some people will assume that I don't understand the hurdles that I'll have to overcome, and they'll assume that I don't care. But in truth, I'm just unprepared for loss because I'm too afraid, because I know self-consciousness can come at too great a cost. And I know that I'm so tired, but I'm so happy to be up in the clouds. I wrap myself in dark sheets deep, covered in light shrouds, too afraid to come down because I know that as crazy as it sounds, I don't want to go down. But I like the way it sounds because there's a resounding yes in the atmosphere around me, and there's an astounding blessing in this chest that keeps pressing against every single inch of my lungs, stretching it so that I can build a stamina, so that I can run back someday to where it all came from, because the origins of the human spirit are so damn beautiful and proud that I figure that any single flaw I have, I gotta scream as loud as I can. Man. Because on the way home, man, I figured out I couldn't even balance the tides of change that I felt building inside of me. They said I was too busy looking up at the stars. But that was a low blow below Orion's belt because I felt it from afar, and I can relate to Poseidon holding back all the tears that he wishes he could be crying right now, because tears and moments accumulate over time. And that's why I'm not giving you a gift. I just want the present to be yours and mine and humankind's, because I think that that is the best gift we can give, is what kind of life you want to live. I'm not gonna lie, I'm somewhat hypocritical. I look down at my screen and then I profess against it like I'm biblical, but I feel like that is not a lyrical sense because I'm criminal in the sense that every single thing I write is only a little bit subliminal. Maybe I just need to look a little bit less, because I figure right now that if I can get these words right off my chest, then at least I can get this stress right off of myself, because I know that the human ability to just go off and get into a flow, I know that's a recessive gene, but it's not some sort of gene like denim. It's more of a venom, a sort of toxicity that drips from the lips when you looked at me and when I talk to my fellow man and women proudly, because I know that to be free is to be a bird out of a cage, and I know to scream and punch a wall is to let the demons out of its rage, and I know that they're just bowing behind a white set of curtains, and I know that you look at them and you think that you can think what I'm thinking because you think that it's for certain, but I think that that's what life's all about, is being uncertain, pursuing the unknown, not being a king or a queen, but acknowledging it and knowing that we all have a little bit of a tarnished throne because we sit on it high like it's our own dark horse. I have a hollow and empty head like Sleepy Hollow because I'm tired, of course. People always coming up with with different ways that they can stutter and mutter their own way to get through life, but I understand that strife isn't being stabbed in the back with a knife, it's going to the fight anyways, despite the fact that it's a gunfight, knowing that you have to bring everything you can because I am acknowledging my plight, because I'm a cartographer and I plan to bring my maps to life. You tell me that maybe I don't understand a thing about how I walk or how I talk. In truth, I know that a routine can become insignificant, but that's why I'm gonna talk about it. Because I know that I am not obnoxious. If anything, I'm gonna keep breathing in love and life and fear like it's oxygen, breathing it out, because I'm gonna ignore all the toxins that build up in the atmosphere. People tell me climate change is real, but I'm gonna be honest, that's not my only fear. My only fear is that people will look back at this day and not see our fossils, and they will not realize that we were first here. So when I look you in your eyes, and when I tell you that I mean it, you gotta understand I'm not demeaning and I'm not as high as the ceiling. I am appealing to the sense that human nature is right now, because my stature is the heated temperature, because I am feeling heated in every conversation. The reciprocation is the thing that we need to start screaming loud, because people have something that they need to say and get off their hearts and their minds and their chest. Because right now is the only time we have to invest. And true, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I'm hypocritical. I can't look at my phone and tell you that I haven't seen the symbols. Like, I figure that every one of us need to let it go. Because that's why I'm saying 85% of this off the dome in a free flow, because that is the only way I can let you know that it is my own. And so that's why I say it. And that's why I will not rephrase it. Because I figure every single day, even if it's looking a little hazy and feeling a little shady under the sun, it's so amazing. And so that's why right now is beautiful. And that's why right now is a gift. Because I'm not going to be an exorcist, but I urge you to let your spirits lift. And I urge you to not be a poltergeist and haunt your own homes, because your heart is where you want it to be. So make right now your own. And make this present a gift, one that you can give to each other. Because I feel like that's the best way to live right now, not in another paradise, is when we learn to love and acknowledge the fear we have in each other. So that's my final thing to say. Because I feel like if I keep going, then I'll dilute my own meaning. But that's me just letting you know that though a little quiet inside here, I'm always screaming. Thank you.